Oh, hell yes. Now that was spectacular. Attack on Titan Season 2, Episode 37. For all intents and purposes, the Season 2 finale. And that was gangbusters. That was awesome sauce. I did not see that coming. What is the coordinate? What is that ability? We have the answer all told by the end of this episode. Eren is the coordinate. He can command and control Titans psychically, I believe. And he pointedly sends a whole crap ton of these Titans right at that grinning bastard that ate his mother. After, I might add, this sucker does away with Hannes. Hannes trying to make up for the loss of Eren's mother, not being able to save her so many ages and eons ago, it feels like. And in answer to that, he was slaughtered. He was a hot dog lunch for this grinning Titan. And out of this, Eren, he can't transform for some reason in that moment. He and Mikasa share this lone, budding, blossoming romantic moment where she's all but confessing her love for him. And this propels and prompts him to get up off of his haunches after he's bitten his hands over and over again to no effect, no avail. And he suddenly summons that ability, but it transmogrifies itself into this psychically commanding presence where suddenly the Titans in the surrounding area are at his beck and call. Completely being controlled by his will and whim alone. And I was gobsmacked. It was a total WTF moment. I was like, what the hell just happened? I went back and I watched it again. I'm like, I cannot believe it. And I think the only thing that tests my patience or my believability that much more is that Eren is not, he's incapable of piecing together that it was his will. He had that conscious drive, that will in that moment, and he can't, fall back on the idea like, oh, maybe it was me, maybe I did something. I felt that snap, that explosion of power, and yet, the Titans didn't come after me and Mikasa. We were running away. I had her on my back, a la Luke and Yoda in Empire Strikes Back, and we made our grand getaway, and these Titans surrounded and jumped on this grinning Titan, that ugly grinning face that ate his mother, that ate Hannes, and he can't conceive at all that this was him. Armin knows it. A couple of the other dudes know it. Obviously, you have, Bertolt and Reiner, they know. This is why they were after him to begin with. So it's freaking astounding that. That was all kinds of awesome sauce. And just seeing like Historia throwing down and trying to appeal to Ymir and understand where Ymir is coming from. And Ymir making the somewhat, again, to use the term, gobsmacking decision to go back and help Bertolt and Reiner, and now they're a posse together, and she's kind of trying to make up for having eaten their buddy when they first had their encounter, what woke her up back into humanity and everything like that, trying to give back, as she says, what she had taken, what she borrowed, and, okay, whatever, and we see they're not far along. They're still in the reaches of all of this, and I'm sure they will be back. They were not done in any way, shape, or form. Even after all the Titans had groundswelled on top of them, piled on, they managed to survive. So that's pretty astounding as well. But as I say, the whole crux of this episode for me was Eren's ability, his coordinate ability to psychically manifest and control and command these Titans. And it's just like, oh, damn. At the end, the promise of things to come for that third season that we have confirmed for 2018, the Beast Titan, and a dude that I am not immediately going to be fooled or suggested into believing is Grisha, Eren's father. I don't know why, but I looked closely at him and I saw what almost looked like a blonde hair scheme. You see the glasses, you only see him in silhouette. And the immediate, of course, reaction is that Grisha? Is that his father? I don't think it is. I think we're being misdirected. And that's just my reaction to it, because as far as I recall, I think Grisha had like dark hair, dark brown hair, black hair, something like that. Not blonde, and I got just the barest hint that this character, whomever it is, Could be Grisha. I could be completely way off. It could just have been the way the sun was shining, through that shadow, creating that shadow, that silhouette. But I just got the barest hint of blondish hair. And that suggested to me we're meant to think it's Grisha, but it's not. I have no idea. But he's been watching. He's been watching over everything. And I guess he feels, whether it's Eren himself or it's humanity on whole, whatever it is he is expectant of, he feels they haven't gotten there just yet. I don't know what that's going to amount to. I don't know what that has to do with, but he's not satisfied as yet. And so this was a spectacular Season 2 finale with the promise of a Season 3 coming, locked and loaded. I can't wait to check that out. Can't wait to see the continuation of this. And as for an ending, without any familiarity with the source material, I think this was pitch perfect. I think it was awesome sauce. And I just can't wait to see how things further develop. I thought it was interesting, of course, toward the end, when Erwin, and I'm glad Erwin survived, by the way. He was the man, he was the Mac Daddy of the last episode. Glad he survived. But when he and Levi, are being told, basically, Hanji and Connie come in and they confirm the worst fears that Titans are human beings. They've been transformed into Titans, and it goes back to his family, village or whatever. And he's got the portrait of his mother. I guess he all but confirmed that, yes, that one Titan, that chicken Titan or whatever, was in fact his mother. And this confirms their worst fears. But of course, Levi, for a dude who's mostly monosyllabic, his eyes go wide. And then, in contrast, Erwin is kind of laughing borderline maniacally, like he's sickened, but he's completely struck by lightning by this revelation. And it smacked him upside the head. So when he's laughing, Levi turns like, what the hell are you laughing at? It's just like, when you get this kind of reaction out of these kinds of characters, stuff about to go down. And all kinds of craziness is about to ensue. And I just can't wait. I can't wait to see how it all is going to unfold. Love to hear from you guys in the comments below what you thought of episode 37, the finale of Season 2 of Attack on Titan, if you've seen it as well. If you were just gangbusters like I was, fist pumping, jumping up and down, practically, that Eren manifested this ability, it was like a groundswell of awesome sauce. I got goosebumps, the adrenaline started flowing, and I couldn't shut up about it. I was like, oh my god, this is insane, this is insane, this is crazy, it's great. And so yeah, love it or hate it in the comments below. Let me know what you thought of this episode, and otherwise that'll be pretty much it for me on this. Hope this video finds you well, and I'll catch you all later. Peace.